Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm really excited you're here because this is a place where we explore the universe together, one mind-bending question at a time. If you have ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, how did the universe begin? Are we alone? What really happens inside a black hole? Why is space so weird? So let me tell you this. You're in the right place. Here we break down the science behind the cosmos in a way that's clear, exciting, and sometimes a little bit wild. We'll talk about real missions, strange planets, cosmic mysteries, and the biggest scientific ideas in a fun but accurate way. So if you're ready to dive into space scientifically, but with curiosity and excitement, let's get started. Alright, let's start our journey through the universe with the biggest question of all. What existed before the Big Bang? Because if the Big Bang is the beginning of everything, then how can anything exist before it? Let's break it down. For decades, scientists have believed that the universe began 13.8 billion years ago in a single, incredibly hot, incredibly dense point, what we call a singularity. Then, in a fraction of a second, it expanded faster than light. This moment is the Big Bang. But here's the interesting part. Our physics, the math we use to describe reality, breaks down when we try to look at the exact moment of the Big Bang. It's like trying to read the first page of a book that's been burned away. So asking what was before the Big Bang is tricky, because time itself may not have existed yet. Imagine watching a movie and someone asks, what happened before the first frame? Well, nothing. There is no before. The film starts at frame 1. According to Einstein's relativity, space and time are woven together. So if the Big Bang is the birth of space, it's also the birth of time. No space, no time, no before. Mind-blowing, right? Still, scientists aren't satisfied with saying we don't know. So here are some of the most interesting ideas about what might have happened before the Big Bang. One major family of ideas is called bouncing cosmologies. When we use classical physics and run the universe backward, we hit a singularity. But many physicists think that singularity isn't real. It's a sign that our theory has limits. In bouncing models, the universe doesn't begin from infinite density. Instead, it contracts, reaches a minimum size, and then bounces into expansion. In this picture, the Big Bang isn't creation from nothing. It's a change in direction. It's like a cosmic U-turn. Some versions of bouncing models go even further. They suggest this process happens again and again. These are called cyclic models, where the universe goes through long periods of expansion and contraction, connected by bounces over and over. Each Big Bang-like moment is just one chapter in a much longer cosmic story. A completely different idea comes from cosmic inflation. The Big Bang model explains how the universe evolves once the expansion is already happened, but it doesn't fully explain why the universe started out so smooth and uniform. Inflation suggests that very early on, space expanded extremely fast for a brief moment, setting the initial conditions for everything that followed, and somehow it solves Big Bang model problem. In some versions of inflation, this process doesn't end everywhere at once. Inflation can keep going in some regions while stopping in others. Where it stops, a universe like ours can form with its own Big Bang. If that happens many times, you end up with the idea of a multiverse. Not proven, not confirmed, but a fascinating possibility. So let's get back to our first step. What was actually there? The honest answer is we don't know yet. But what we do know is the Big Bang may not be the absolute beginning of everything. It might be a transition or one event in a longer story, or the start of our universe, not all of reality. And whatever existed or didn't exist before that moment is one of the greatest mysteries in all of science. Right now, these ideas are probably sound like science fiction, bouncing universes, cycles, multiverses, but next time we're going to zoom in and ask, what are these models actually saying? Which parts are real physics and which parts are still big question marks? So if you enjoyed this and want to follow the series, make sure to like the video and subscribe. And let's explore the universe together. And hey, if you have any questions, theories, or even crazy ideas about what could have existed before the Big Bang, drop them in the comment section. I read everything and will use your questions in the future episodes. And remember, space is cool, and so are you.